Hello racing fans and welcome to Race Day Preview. Tomorrow is Mute Mile Day. Approximately 5 p.m. is the post time. 16 take part in the feature event, that's the Muto Mile. A valid purse of US $125,000. The richest race ever to run in the English-speaking Caribbean. The first event kicked off at 11 a.m. Please make note, the post time for the first event, 11 a.m. Competitive field all around. The first event is the bet maker claiming sprint. It's for 3-year-old and up, claiming 550 to 450, 16 taking part. And remember, 11 a.m. is the post time. 16 taking part, as we say, and they go 6 furlong. Number 1, Dodge This Link, third by a half a length and last in 1 minute 9 second flat, running the useful form at the right time. Must be treated with respect here. Angelus, disappointed and last, and is best left alone. Biblical legend, something must have gone wrong with this animal. While number 4, Salah, is not the force of yesteryear. La La Diva, somewhat of a disappointment. Let's see if Stedman Curtis can produce a good run from this La La Diva. Disappointed as the 8-5 favorite and last, when finishing 3 lengths third, 3 lengths fourth behind the likes of Jenka Giant, Inner Valley, and Dodge This Link. Number 6, Sebastian, was whispered and last, didn't run much, was 20 lengths at the finish behind Colorado Ranger, is best left alone, and is plagued with unsoundness. Number 7, Fabulosity, I think is biting more than she can chew. The horse they all have to beat, in my opinion, is number 8, Fairer It Is, and Fairer It Is, second by 2 1/4 length on the 25th of September, taking orders down from Norman Smith. They have waited patiently the connection for this race, and Fairer It Is will be very difficult in this 550 claimants. Number 9, Garincha, is best left alone. Number 10, Burning Red, was pointed to the classic. Something went wrong with this horse. This horse is trained by Ryan Darby, was second, 6.5 length, beaten by Zabatone and last, finished up in 129.4, has been timely prepared for this race. This race was in mind for the connection of Burning Red, and based on his back class, this Burning Red must have a glorious chance of coming out on top. Number 12, Dearly Aura, disappointed run and last, could turn the table around. They call for Robert Alladine to do duty, and we have to respect Dearly Aura. Number 13, Killer B, is running into useful form, was third by 3 lengths and last behind 1 done, and this Killer B will be coming running on. John on the outside will be suited by the 6 furlong, and if you want an outsider, Killer B, look no further. He's the horse with a very outstanding chance of creating a huge upset. Number 15, Colorado Ranger. What can we say? He's the soundest horse in the lineup. He's not plagued with any unsoundness issue. 57 kilo. Bebito Harvey is in the saddle, and we have to respect this Colorado Ranger. Balazzo always run well when least expected, and we have to keep Balazzo on the right side. It's a wide open event today, tomorrow's first event. But I'm taking number 8, Fairer It Is, to get the better of number 10, Burning Red, number 13, Killer B, and number 15, Colorado Ranger. Moving on to the second event, the post time is 11:35, is for native bred 4-year-old and up, non-winner of 4, imported 4-year-old and up, non-winner of 3, restricted allowance 3, and 9 take part. They go 7.5 furlong. Number 1, Sensational Gold, 8 by 12 3/4 length over the straight. On last, didn't appreciate the 5 straight. Now, well prepared by the trainer, Mr. Scott, Mr. Randall Scott. They called for Dick Cardenas to do duty. He was the pilot when this horse won on the 3rd of September, when beating the likes of Rusty and Heavenly Glitter. So based on that performance, Sensational Gold have a very outstanding chance of taking top honor. Number 2, Regal and Royal has been tuned to the minute by his trainer, and this horse is better than we led to believe. And based on information and based on the preparation here, I think Regal and Royal will be very difficult to beat. Number 3, Mind That Cat, somewhat of a disappointment, have lost his form. Number 4, Kia Alexis, could present a good race, was 5th by 5.25 length behind John Krajeff, finish up in 1:27.1. That's a good time. Kia Alexis is in with a chance. Number 7, Ian Zalink, 3rd by 3.5 length behind John Krajeff. And this horse finish up in 1:27 seconds flat. Being timely prepared, we see on Saturday, the 19th of the 11th, she cantered 9 furlong and galloped 5.5 in 1 minute 8 and 4. That is a winning work. Number 8, ENI Lynx, is also there, coming out of the camp of Jason Da Costa. These two horses, Ian Zalink and ENI Link, is owned by my good friend Ian Lodge. We have to respect those two horses. These two horses are good horses. Number 9, Wing Charmer, I think we'll have it all to do coming this journey of 7.5 furlong. To me, it's a 4-horse race, and my top 4, number 1, Sensational Goal, number 2, Regal and Royal, number 7, Ian Zalink, and number 8, ENI Link. I'm taking number 2, Regal and Royal, to get the better of number 7, Ian Zalink, and number 1, Sensational Goal, and my 4th selection is number 8, ENI Links. Moving right along to the 3rd event is the Proven Trophy. And please remember, all the purse in these races are $1 million. It's for $1 million claiming. Yeah, these horses to 800,000, 6.5 furlong they go. Number 1, I Diplomacy, run a capital race and last, 4th by 5 length, getting fitter and should be kept on the right side. Number 2, Den Street is being somewhat of a disappointment. The choice of rider, we have to keep this on the right side, while number 3, Rum Puncher, is a very good horse, and this Rum Puncher could create an upset come tomorrow afternoon. Number 4, Alexis Lodge, is very fit and very fast. Finish up in 1 minute 6 and 3 and last when a runaway winner. This Alexis Lodge is improving at the right time. 6.5 furlong won't be a problem for Alexis Lodge, and we have to keep this horse on the right side. Number 5, She Boom, run a huge race on last when second by a half a length behind Ras Emmanuel over a mile, and this horse is getting fitter and fitter. Won't it be deterred by the 6.5 furlong, and Shibum could come running on. Rum With Me is very fit now, getting very fit, has been tuned to the minute by his trainer. Patrick Lynch, was second by 2.5 length at the furlong pole and last, coming 5.5 furlong. Now we'll enjoy this more relaxed pace of 6.5 furlong. Run With Me is a danger to all. Number 8, K-Boy, was a somewhat of a disappointment and last. Throw that run through the window. K-Boy will be running a good race come tomorrow afternoon. Mr. Mandate will set off in front and try to make all. Was a winner and last. Very fit. 1 minute 7 and 3. This horse is very fit and should be treated with a lot of respect. Danny Spud is off color right now. Azari was a disappointing loser and last. Will enjoy the 6.5 furlong, will become running on and is a threat to all. Number 12, Chual Sky, was somewhat of a disappointment and last. Was third by 5.5 length behind Alexis Lodge and K-Boy over 5.5 furlong. Will enjoy 6.5 furlong. Chual Sky will be very difficult to beat. Number 13, One Done, has changed stable. This horse is the class horse in the lineup. They called for Dane Dawkins to ride this horse, and if the right One Done turn up, One Done will be very difficult to beat. But in this event, I'm taking number 12, True Al Sky, to get the better of number 13, One Done. Good run expected from number 4, Alexis Lodge, and good run expected from number 6, Rum With Me. Moving right along, the 4th event is the Mayberry Gold Trophy. They go 6.5 furlongs for native bred 4-year-old and up, none enough 2 imported 4-year-old and up. Maiden and restricted allowance 5. 6.5 furlong we say, 14 take part. Huge field once again. Always vigorous. Tuned to the minute by his trainer. They call for Dane Dawkin. Always vigorous is coming to run. Number 2, Slam Solano will find 6.5 furlong out of her reach. Number 3, Mule Train is best left alone along with number 4, Queen T. Number 5, Miss HJF. Broke slowly and last didn't run. They call for Anthony Thomas. We have to respect this horse. 20-1 morning line. You have to keep Miss HJF on the right side. Open Perseverance. Was this the race this horse was waiting on? The first time lane 6. This horse is well bred by Ride on Curling by Windsor Casimir. This horse, 6.5 furlong. O'Neill Mullins is still in the saddle. Is in the saddle now. Call for duty. O'Neill Mullins. Open Perseverance is my firm choice of winning this event. Number 7, another champion, is best left alone. A very ordinary individual that after mark my word, but is very ordinary. Number 8, Zedai run a disappointed race and last, could turn around the form. Number 9, Legal Opportunity need more run to get fitter. Number 10, Liquor Groovy Thing was a runaway winner when breaking her maiden and last. Number 11, Conundrum will become running on. Is very fit and should be treated with respect. Pro Johnny will have it difficult to do, even though Shane Ellis in the saddle, while number 13, Shore Curling, has been a subject of disappointment and is best left alone, while number 14, Stickadon, could come running on and is a danger to all. Was a disappointed run and last season something went wrong. The last time out there, called for first time LASIK. That means there's a strong possibility that this horse bled on last. With a cleaner trip, John on the outside, Stickadon is a dangerous candidate. But this race is very competitive. And I'm taking number 6, Open Perseverance, to get the better of number 14, Stickadon, number 10, Liquor Groovy Thing, and number 1, Always Vigorous. The 5th event, they go 1900 meter or 9.5 furlong, is the Where I Baller Trophy, and it's for native bred 3-year-old, non-winner of 2, imported 3-year-old up, maiden restricted division 2, and we have 12 take part. Number 1, Lion of Akati, will enjoy this distance and should be treated with respect, and this horse have a glorious chance to break her maiden, his maiden I should say, this gelding, to break his maiden coming this trip. Will enjoy every inch of this trip. This horse has been slumming for some while and you have to treat this horse with respect. Number 2, the Gifted One. Number 3, Sergeant Charge, will find the 9.5 furlong out of their reach, while number 4, Fly Messenger Fly, should be treated with respect. Very fit, was a half then. Second, behind Justin Biden on last, and expect a good run from Fly Messenger Fly. Number 5, Ahmed Ali, was a convincing winner on last, even though the time wasn't much to write home about. Is bred to get this trip, and Ahmed Ali could be there at the business end. Baby Like doesn't seem to, I do not know why Mr. Fiona chose to start this horse here, but based on pedigree, I do not think Baby Like will enjoy this 9.5 furlong and is best left alone, in my opinion, along with number 7, One Like It. Number 8, Anchorman, might lack the class, but is bred to get this trip. Number 9, Slam, was somewhat of a disappointment and last. There's a strong possibility that this was the race Slam was waiting for, and we have to treat this horse with a lot of respect and keep Slam on the right side. Number 10, Stomp the Rhythm, was somewhat of a disappointment. This misses the break when on the 12th of November. This horse has worked very well for this race and he'll be very difficult to beat. Number 12, Power of Faith, is running to useful form, but I think will be stretched out coming this journey. Wide open event to me, but I'm taking number 10, Stomp the Rhythm, to get the better of number 1, Lion of Ekataki, number 4, Fly Messenger Fly, and number 8, Anchorman. Please make note, number 9, Slam, is coming to run, and if the right Slam turn up, slam will create a huge upset. Moving right along, we move to the 6th event on Mute Mile Day, and it's the first rock group trophy. They go 7 furlong, 16 take part. Number 1, JJ the striker, is very fit, should be treated with respect. Number 2, Big Argument, is running into useful form, was a winner and last, even though the time wasn't much to write home about. He's up in grade along with number 3, Right in Flight. Regnant is back, he's the class horse in the lineup, and if the right Regnant turn up, Regnant will dispose of this field. Now, the last time you saw Regnant was on the 26th of February, and this horse was, if you remember, this horse was run out of it by Calculus on the 14th of March in 2021. So based on backlash, this horse is a very good horse. If the trainer can, Dennis Tway, the trainer can get this horse right, and the right Regnant turn up, he will be very difficult to beat. Number 5, Morse Code, will find 7 furlong out of his jurisdiction, along with number 6, Langolala. Number 7, Maya, has been somewhat of a disappointment. Zion could be a spoiler here. O'Neill Mullins is in the saddle. Number 9, Past the Booze, will find 7 furlong taxing, in my opinion, along with number 10, Silver Fox. Rods the Indian misses the break and last, will enjoy every inch of this run, this gallop, and should be kept on the right side. The Cat Be the Glowy could come running on and take up a piece of the action, while number 13, Chandra's Law, let's see if Chandra's Law can get this trip of 7 furlong here. And based on pedigree, she shouldn't have any problem, but this horse seems to be a short runner. The trainer this horse must have been doing something good on the exercise, while Andrew Nunes chooses to put this horse in this race. And this horse, we have to keep Chandra's Law on the right side. Number 14, Letters in Gold, is coming off a rest and should be thereabout, while number 15, Omron, is the closer in the lineup, and when they turn for home, this horse will become flying. Number 16, Sensational Ending, has been burning up the exercise track. We see on the 20th of the 11th on Sunday, this horse, canter 9 furlong, pace 7 furlong in 1:27.3. That is a winning word, folks. And in my estimation, this horse will be very difficult to beat. And I'm taking number 16, Sensational Ending, to return to winning way, to get the better of number 4, Regnant, number 15, Omron, and number 13, Chandra's Law. Moving right along, the 7th event is the Run for Rock Trophy for native bred and imported 2-year-old maiden. They go 5.5 furlong. Number 1, Big Guy in the Sky, is by a natural selection out of Granville Getter. This horse is well bred, has been has been prepared well, pleased at exercise, and is very dangerous here and could make a winning debut. Number 2, Box, is by Shaman Ghost, by Jessica in the Back. This is a US imported, I think might need more time. Number 3, Acknowledge Me, should be thereabout. This horse is a decent horse, but I think we'll find the Fursers very difficult to handle. Number 4, Fred the Great. This is a quote by Adios Charlie, by Joyance, by Pulpit. This horse is bred in the purple. This horse has trained well for this event, and people, this horse is a very good horse. Number 5, Anonymous, is very well bred, and we must treat this horse with respect. Has been working very well and should be there about at the business end. Burlap is by Casual Trick out of Fedora, by Nuclear Rain, and this horse has caught the eye at exercise and should be there. Is said to be very fast, and based on the information I hear is that this horse is coming to run, and we must treat this horse with respect. Let's take a look at Running Glory. This horse is by the Big Beast out of Talent, then Speed, by Genuine Talent. This horse is bred for speed, by the Big Beast. And I'm taking Running Glory to open his account to get the better of Big Guy in the Sky. Number 4, Fred the Great is my third selection. So Running Glory is my firm selection to create a mile upset. This horse is bred for speed. He's by the big beast, and this stallion is a very decent stallion. Has been showing very good horses in Florida. And one way I can tell you, these animals, the big beast family, the offspring, one way they know to run, go right in front. And if you catch me, you catch me. So he's my firm choice. The 8th event is the Bet Maker Fixed Odd Betting Trophy for native bred 3-year-old, non-restricted, made a condition race. 16 take part. 6.5 furlong they go. Wow. We see the return of Don Vincenzo. And people, I don't think these horses can beat Don Vincenzo. And he's my firm selection. We have to throw the last race out of through the window. Shane Ellis is called to do duty. He's now owned by the Serendipity, trained by Errol Sabrati, and whatever beat this horse will certainly win. And he's my firm choice. I won't waste much time on this race. My second choice is number 15, Assurity. My third choice is number 12, Call the Emperor. And my fourth choice is number 1, Posing Already. Moving right along to the 9th event. It's the main event trophy. They go 7 furlongs. And we have 12 taking part. The magic number in this event: number 1, Take a Punt. Number 7, Sunset Silhouette. Number 8, Slammer. And number 9, Power. The winner should come from this group. I'm taking number 7, Sunset Silhouette, to create a mile upset to get the better of number 8, Slammer, number 9, Power, and number 1, Take a Punt. In a wide open event, I expected Sunset Silhouette to come out on top. Moving right along in this competitive lineup is the Chairman Plate. It's for 3-year-old and up, overnight allowance. They go 9 furlong and 25 yards. And we see the return of Brinks, the money spinner, the money truck. He'll be getting competition from no other than his Benesis, number 3, the head cornerstone. Number 4, Perfect Brew, who has won in a very fast 155 and 2 on last. And we have to treat Perfect Brew with respect. Well, the old-timer Hovercraft is here, and he'll be closing and picking up pieces along with number 7, Crimson. Everyone is up in grade to take on these old stager, and they will have to put every foot forward to beat these horse. Number 8, Miniature Man, was a decent third behind Atomico and last, when Crimson was second on that day. And we have to treat Miniature Man with respect. Positive ID is getting fitter and fitter. Was third behind Laban when up in grade. Will enjoy every inch of this journey. And if there's a spoiler, look no further than Positive ID. Number 10, Brinks. Very fit. We have to respect Brinks. 129.4 is working well. He's improving with leaps and bounds. And expect Brinks to be around at the business end. And I'm taking a chance though with number 7, Crimson, to outstay them, to get the better of number 3, the head cornerstone, number 10, Brinks, and number 4, Perfect Brew. The 11th event, the multi-mile invitational, is for 3-year-old and up, overnight allowance. The purse is $18 million. And we have 16 taking part, a full field. Number 1, She's My Destiny, was a runaway winner last, was 6.5 length when they hit the winning post in a time of 1:37.3. This horse is now down to 51 kilos. She did that time in 57 kilos, so chances are this horse is improving. She's up in grade. She will have to work harder to win this event, but she could run her usual honest race here. Number 2, One of a Kind, was a scratch and last, return here, working well, should be thereabout throughout and could pick up a piece of the action. Number 3, Mahogany, who's the highest rated horse. This horse was unbeaten in 2021, came back and lost in the 18th of March. After that loss, this horse have been doing well. Runaway winner, coming 6 furlong runaway winner, coming 7.5, 130 and 2, 111 and 1. The jockey stopped riding, combing her ear, was beaten. This Dean Lehman last, when beaten by Iron Fred, came back to win the Gold Cup in impressive fashion. 56 kilo, 1 kilo down from the Gold Cup weight of 57 kilo. Mahogany will be very difficult to beat in my estimation. Number 4, Jordan Reigns, is up 5 kilo. Will have it difficult in my estimation. Number 5, the Duke is best left alone. Runaway Algo has been working very well, working lights out at the exercise track. This horse is improving leaps and bounds. Remember, this horse ran 7.5 furlong in 1 minute 30 and 4/5 of a second. So this horse is a quality horse. Was beaten out of it 9 furlong 25 yard by Calculus. Now back to a trip which is more suitable. Runaway Algo should be treated with respect. Number 7, the Antipose favorite and the Flying Derby winner, no other than Atomica, was a runaway winner and last in track record time of over 3 seconds in 1:57 and 3 for 9.5 furlong. And this Atomica is a special individual. She's up 3 kilos comparing to her weight she tote in the Gold Cup. So she's more closer to Mahogany in the weight. Number 8, makeup artist, will be the one who will be doing the dirty work. Let's see what type of ride Dawkins will give Atomica. As we say again, this horse is a special filly. If the right Atomica turn up tomorrow afternoon, if she's allowed to bounce easily on the headline, she'll be very difficult to beat. Let's see if she is as good as Flightline, can take pace and distribute her finishing speed up the lane. Let us see if she can pass the acid test. If she passed the acid test, kudos to her connection, kudos to her breeders, and kudos to her fan. Number 9, I've Got Magic, I think will need this run. Number 10, Executive Force, based on his run and last in 1 minute 12 and 1/5. This horse was closing hands over fist. If they go too fast, too early, Executive Force could come up with a piece of the pie. Number 11, Calculus. We can show Calculus race through his last race through the window. Expect Calculus to run a decent race come tomorrow afternoon. Iron Fred is a good individual and could turn up when we least expected. So we have to keep Iron Fred on the right side. The race car will be outclassed along with King Arthur, along with Eagle One. Number 16, Blue Vinyl, his last 3 race was awful. His last 3 races were very awful, but this horse has been taken to the track by his trainer, has been tuned to the minute by his trainer, and Blue Vinyl will come in to run. I know that this Blue Vinyl is a very good horse. We have to respect this horse is the 2000 Guinness winner. This horse is the St. Ledger winner. Was third in the Derby. It was third in the Derby. We haven't seen Blue Vinyl for quite a while. And then all of a sudden, she turned up in a 5 furlong round. Rear at the gate, 5th by 5 length. Tried to take on Atomica. I think that was a poor decision made by her connection. Now, if Dick Cardenas can ride this horse from off the pace, Blue Vinyl will be a dangerous candidate. And if the right Blue Vinyl turn up tomorrow, Blue Vinyl could be in the winner's enclosure. But for the time being, I'm taking number 3, the best horse in the country, in my estimation, Mahogany, to get the better of number 7, Atomica, number 16, Blue Vinyl, and number 6, Runaway Algo. And please make note, if they allow this Atomica to bowl in front, this race will be over in a jiffy. So I know that Jason will send makeup artists to go and do the dirty work. Let's see if it will materialize in this event. So there we have it, folks. The Mute Mile, worthwhile to see. And remember, it's 125,000 US dollar in purse, $18 million, close to 20 million Jamaican dollars. All guns are out come tomorrow afternoon. And please make note, the post time is 11 a.m. 11 a.m. is the post time. And my best two for tomorrow afternoon is in the 8th, in the 9th, number 7, Sunset Silhouette, and in the 7th, number 7, Running Glory. Decent odds for both horses, so go and make some money. Thank you for joining me on this race horse preview, race day preview, and thank you, Yardbeat family. We are over 660 subscribers, so thank you very, very much. Have a great day, and thank you for listening to us on Yardbeat TV. And remember, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.